Grow this one plant and you'll never go broke or hungry. Welcome back to the channel, y'all. It's your girl, Siobhan Ford. I am back after a long hiatus with another video, and I'm gonna jump straight into it. So today we're gonna be talking about this one plant that you can grow, and it is a very, very powerful weapon against food insecurity. If anyone's been paying attention to the global events and all of the things that have been unfolding around the world, particularly in Iran, in the Middle East, in America, in Europe, there are so many instances of food insecurity. If you've been keeping up with the news media, they've been talking about possible food shortages coming due to the fuel crisis and also due to the fertilizer crisis. So I know you guys are all wondering, well, what exactly is this plant that I'm talking about? And so the plant is, drumroll, jackfruit. So jackfruit, also called finesi in Swahili, is a very powerful nutrient-dense plant that has the ability to solve both food insecurity as well as, if you decide to grow it, it has the ability to give you generational wealth. So one of the main benefits of this plant is that it is massive. The actual fruit of the plant is huge, and it is very nutrient dense, it is drought resistant, and it can yield up to thousands of pounds of food per one tree. Jackfruit provides vital carbohydrates, vitamins, and proteins. Jackfruit also has the potential to combat global hunger based on the following characteristics of the plant. So one, it has a high yield and a high caloric density. A single jackfruit can weigh anywhere from 10 to 100 pounds. That's almost a fully grown human being, 100 pounds. And it contains hundreds of edible, nutrient-rich bulbs as well as seeds. So if you plant one tree, you have the ability to feed yourself for the rest of your life, because that one single jackfruit is going to give you hundreds of seeds. And then there's hundreds of those plants on one tree. So you just do the math. Also, jackfruit is climate resilient. The jackfruit trees require little maintenance. They also survive high temperatures. So as we've been seeing what's been going on in the world, there's a huge heat wave that has blanketed Europe and certain parts of America. They're reporting numbers in the tens of thousands, upwards of 20,000 people have died from extreme heat in Europe. So the fact that this plant can survive high temperatures is a huge bonus with what's going on in the world today. Jackfruit is also highly drought resistant. So we know that there's also been instances of water shortages as well, low rainfall in certain regions. While some regions are flooding, some regions have low rainfall. So this plant can survive drought conditions as well. So makes it an excellent secure crop in regions that are susceptible to climate-induced droughts. And also the nutritional value. The edible seeds are protein rich and can be ground into flour, so you can use it for baking. And you can also eat the fruit. And then the fruit is packed with potassium, calcium, iron, and vitamin C. So it's very, very nutrient dense. It gives you a lot of the vitamins and the minerals that your body needs for the day. And it also helps to give you a steady energy levels. So jackfruit is actually one of the fruits that I love to eat here in Tanzania. They sell it on the streets. Everywhere you can go, anywhere you can get a cup of jackfruit for about 50 cents or less. And it's very delicious, it's filling, it gives you energy. And also it's good for your skin, it's good for your body, your immune system. And so it has so many different benefits. So I've talked about how you can never go hungry from planting jackfruit, but what about the broke part? How can you never go broke if you plant this one tree? So let me tell you guys about it. The global jackfruit market is experiencing steady, accelerating growth, evolving rapidly from a localized backyard crop into a highly valued global agricultural commodity. The current market value for jackfruit is around 340 to 375 million, but the market is projected to climb upwards of 500 million, even projected to reach 620 million over the next several years. And it's currently expanding at a steady compound annual growth rate of 4 to 7%. So that is huge. Another way that you can generate generational wealth from planting jackfruit or getting into agribusiness and starting a jackfruit farm is by tapping into the plant-based market. So we know that the vegan market, the vegetarian market, the plant-based market has risen quite a bit over the past couple of years. Many people are looking for alternatives to meat, and so you can actually grow this fruit and really tap into that market. And let me tell you how. The primary engine behind jackfruit's market growth is the skyrocketing global demand for clean label, plant-based meat alternatives. So although we do have other alternatives to meat already on the market, such as soy, pea protein burgers, Impossible meats, many people are actually shifting away from that, and they're shifting towards jackfruit because it is an unprocessed whole food alternative to the modern plant-based alternatives that they have. Many people are steering away from that because they say it has been processed too much and it's not as healthy as something like jackfruit. So when harvested young, jackfruit is neutral, and its stringy flesh perfectly mimics the texture of pulled pork, shredded chicken, or beef. So many plant-based individuals love to use jackfruit to make meat alternatives. It also absorbs seasonings and barbecue sauces it's cooked in, and gives it a really great flavor. Now, jackfruit does thrive in warmer, more tropical climates. So if you're in America, it will grow well in areas like South Carolina, Florida, Mexico, Puerto Rico, Hawaii, the US Virgin Islands. It grows well in Africa, throughout Asia, throughout South America. Let me know what you guys think. Are you going to look more into this fruit? Are you gonna start planting this fruit? Are you gonna add it to your to-do list for when you come to Africa, when you get your farm in Africa, or when you start your agribusiness in Africa? Are you gonna be adding this fruit to the lineup of crops that you're gonna be growing? Let me know what you think. Leave your comments below. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you are someone who's interested in herbs, health, and will offer a Herbalist Training Academy where I teach my students how to formulate natural products, how to use herbs to heal from various different ailments such as fibroids, menstrual cramps, diabetes, and so on and so forth. I also teach you how to open up a FDA and GMP compliant herbal business from whatever region you live at in the world. So if you're interested in that, please go on over to my website. I'll leave the link in the description box, and we'll also put it here on the screen. And also, if you're looking for an herbal consultation to help you heal from whatever different various ailments that you may be experiencing, I also offer online herbal consultations as well. I'll sit down with you, we'll go over your health history, and I'll come up with a treatment plan for you that will consist of diet, lifestyle, and herbs. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.